All right, and go ahead and start off on the leg swing. Left leg swinging all the way through, squeezing the glute. Purpose of this is to just warm up, find your balance, open up the shoulders, hands are loose, get those arms swinging, squeezing the glute all the way back, let it relax in the front. All the way back, let it relax in the front, swinging through, finding your balance. Perfect opportunity to warm up, find the balance, swinging through. Making sure you're swinging all the way in the back, squeezing the glute. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Make sure you've got your 2 cones. We've already got our medicine ball, and we've got something to drink. If you need a sweat towel, that'd be great. And recover. We're gonna rest for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna do the same exercise, same side. This time we're gonna add in a little bit of a hop. So it's gonna be a left leg swing to a little bit of a hop. And making sure you take that full 20 seconds recovery, a little rest in between, and let's go ahead and go left leg swing to a little bit of a hop. Swing to a hop. Getting some serious air, maybe later on. This one we'll just kind of keep it mellow, keep it loose, get everything loosened up. Those hips moving, shoulders going. This is a good opportunity to get that coordination as the left leg goes forward, the right hand goes forward. Swinging through, working on that coordination. Let's check in, good coordination, good hop, making sure that you're just getting up in the air. Let that leg momentum carry you up into the air. Swinging through, squeezing that glute to a hop. Perfect, perfect. Get everything, get the juices flowing, get a sweat going, and recover. Another 20 seconds, we're gonna switch over to the other legs. So the right leg, and making sure, squeezing the glute, shoulders are back, chest is out, and you're going through like so, right? Right on. All right, we're gonna start loosening up here, start having some fun as we get the juices flowing. 20 seconds just about up here, and right leg, swinging through, just kind of swing, finding that balance point. I'll find my balance point, you find your balance point, we'll find our balance points, and we'll get things going. Swinging through, swing, there's that balance. There's that balance point, swinging through, making sure that the glute is squeezing back, hands are loose, shoulders are open, waking up everything, swinging through. Good, swinging through. Find yourself getting a little out of breath already, that's perfect. We're trying to wake things up, get you going. We do this at the fire station and things get going. And then just about now is when we get a run. So we're all warmed up for the run and recover. 20-second recovery, come back from the run, you jump right into the workout where you left off. Don't have to go through all the previous movements, just kind of keep it going. Remember, we're gonna stay on the same side, squeezing the glute, let the leg carry you through to a hop. Nice. A couple more seconds recovery, and right leg, swing to a hop. Swing to a hop. Swinging through. Getting a little sweat going. Are we sweating yet? We're sweating under the lights. You should be sweating because you're starting to get things moving. Breaking things up, breaking the barnacles off those joints maybe, getting everything going. Remember, throughout this entire thing, drink lots of fluid, because if you go from this right onto a run, if you're doing this at the station, you want to make sure you're hydrated so in the run you don't tank out. All right, a couple more seconds here, swinging, getting that hop in, not too high, just to kind of wake things up. Shoulders back, chest out. We're all in time. Good, perfect. Keep going and recover. Very nice. We're gonna move on to grabbing our medicine ball. Everyone grabbing the medicine balls. For today, Michelle is going to be doing it without the medicine ball. Show you maybe a little lesser version, kind of an ease into it version. If you want to do this workout without the medicine ball, that's the best thing to do. So grabbing the medicine ball, we're going to wide squat up onto one leg. Wide squat up onto the other leg. Squeezing the glute, getting that leg back there and out. You notice Michelle is just doing it without the medicine ball. She's keeping her hands about this far apart, still going all the way up, still going all the way down, and squeezing the leg off to the side. That's really what this workout's gonna be about. You're gonna feel it in your glutes, maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. Sitting back on your heels, hands up and overhead, really reaching up and through. Notice everybody's still doing that. Good. Wide squat, up and overhead, and recover. That's good, 45 seconds, kind of wake everything up. Gonna do another set of that, exactly the same. Remember, it's a wide stance, getting back on the heels, sticking those glutes out there, getting back and down there, and then up and overhead onto one leg. A couple more seconds recovery, and one more. 45 seconds, up and down, up and down. Look, they're all in time with me. I didn't even have to make sure. We're a team. Wide squat, squeezing that glute so your leg is going out 45 degrees and back. You want to really get that low back and that glute involved, really squeezing through, up and overhead. Everybody's smiling, everybody's having fun, everybody's breathing. Everybody's breathing. Good. Everybody's breathing, everybody's having fun. Just reinforce all that good stuff. Don't forget to breathe. Big thing is make sure you breathe out. Your body will naturally take care of breathing in. And recover. Starting to feel that in the glutes as you squat back onto your glutes. Good, next exercise, we're gonna keep our medicine ball. We're gonna go a reverse lunge to a press. Starting to bring the heart rate up here. Remember, I haven't taken a drink of my water yet, but make sure, starting out here, you're hydrating like crazy. And reverse lunge to an overhead press. And press. And press. So if you don't have a medicine ball, you're just reaching up and overhead like Michelle is doing. To a press. Good. And keep going there to a press. To a press. Perfect. Perfect. We're lunging back into the hip, into the glute. So it's a glute dominant workout. You're gonna find that out in about 10 minutes here. We're really gonna crank up the glutes. Everyone here knows what to expect. Excellent. Reverse lunge to a press. If you're not sweating by now, then your name probably isn't Mike Ross. And recover. Get a good sweat going, so make sure you hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I think we're up to about 8 times a repetition of me saying hydrate. It's gonna be about 108 by the time we're done here. Making sure that you're keeping your fluid level topped off. Remember, we're sitting back. Go ahead and go again. We're sitting back in to that left hip, that left glute. The knee stays up so that it's not shooting over the toes. Shin is pretty much straight up and down, and you're pressing. Keep the ball up at the chest, squeezing the shoulders back. Get the medicine ball up and overhead. Good, and keep going. Good. Squeezing those shoulders back. Medicine ball up and overhead. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeezing, good. Notice Michelle's still got her hands as though she's carrying a medicine ball. Up and overhead, perfect. Good job, very nice. And recover. Good, make sure you get a drink of water. Or some fruit juice or something like that. Keep your sugar high enough so that you don't crash if you get a call during this, if you're doing this at the station. A little out of breath here, Mike Ross. Other side, legs stay solid to a press. Solid foot into the ground there. Getting back into the glute, up and overhead. Shoulders back, chest out. Good. Shoulders back, chest out. Good. Are we starting to feel those glutes yet? Yeah. The glute's starting to fire up there. Making sure you come back into the glute. That'll keep it a glute exercise and not a quad exercise. Believe me, your quads will get enough of a workout through this. Mainly, we're gonna look at the glutes. Good, we're all starting to sweat pretty good. Back on the glute, back on the heel. Knee does not shoot forward, and recover, very nice. One more on that same side after this 20-second recovery. And we're gonna switch exercises after that. We got one more on the same side. Really start focusing on that glute. This one also will get the shoulders back and chest out. Get that ball kind of squeezed back behind the shoulders and go. 45 more seconds on this guy. Shoulders back, chest out, and go. Notice how I'm standing upright the whole time and keep going. Good. Shoulders back, chest out. I get to rest. You get to keep going. All you guys get to keep going. Good. Getting a good sweat going, kind of clean you out. Good. Excellent. Starting to challenge the balance a little bit. As you get fatigued, you'll notice that your balance gets a little shaky. That's why we're doing this. Keep the balance on track. Good. Getting our pretty uniforms and recover. We're gonna move on, grab your cones. Next exercise, a couple cones, just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Just about out there, give yourself enough room. And we're gonna go 2 cones side to side. Chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause. Kind of start out at a steady little pace, and then as you can, start kind of speed it up. Chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause. Good, getting the arms involved, shoulders back, chest out, having fun with this. Make sure you go over the cones and not behind the cones, right? Chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause. Over the cones, hands open, shoulders back, chest out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Excellent. Over the cones, not behind them. Good. Side to side, shoulders back, chest out. Getting those hands involved. Remember, we're going to do this one twice. This is our first set, and recover. 20-second recovery here. We're starting to get the heart going, get the legs moving. Yeah. And we'll bring our cones in just right about there. We're set. If you need to adjust your equipment a little bit, go ahead. Side to side, cones, and go. So it's pause, pause, chop, chop, pause. Bringing that toe into the inside of that leg on each one, right? Pause, pause. Side to side, getting those hands, starting to wake up that outside balance. You stop out there, get that glute involved out there. Little control, excellent. I think we're the firefighter workout cheerleading team. We're going side to side, good. Pause, chop, chop, pause, chop, chop, pause. Set your watch to it. Good. Keeping that sweat going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And good. Your equipment gets knocked over and recovers. Keep going. Just like in a fire or anything, something fails on your equipment, you keep going, you make sure that you're safe, but you keep going. Now, what we're gonna do, get rid of our cones here, go into our favorite one we do at the fire station. See some of these guys who try this one. We're gonna do the iron cross. Medicine ball in the right hand, left leg is down, hand out. We're gonna go down to the top of the shoelaces, come up, and press through. How's that balance treating you now? And fatigue sets in, challenge the balance, hike in the hip. Good. Top of the shoelaces, up and overhead. Good. Good. Pressing through. Making sure that your hand is out, your leg is out, and you're hiking this hip up. Getting that low back, you know, like you're coming up to the fire hydrant, hiking that glute up there, firing that glute. And remember, this is a balance exercise. So if you're doing this without the medicine ball like Michelle is, it's all about the balance, getting that leg out, excellent, and recover. So also with this, if you do 1 repetition in that whole 45-second interval there, that's great because it's about the balance. We're gonna do another set, same leg, left leg is down, medicine ball is in the right hand, or as Michelle was doing, you're kind of imagining you're holding on to a medicine ball. And let's go ahead and go. Go on top of the shoelaces, kicking that leg out, behind, and then out to the side. Leg goes back behind, up and through, and out to the side, squeezing those glutes. Now you realize I practiced this once or twice, so if your balance is not as good as mine, or it's better, don't worry about it. Just get as many repetitions as you can, but keeping track of your balance the whole time. That's the important part. Good. Notice the ball comes up and through, hand is straight out to the side, kind of keeping your balance so you don't fall over one side or the other. Excellent, excellent. Focus and recover. Nice job. We're gonna 20-second recovery here. Then we're gonna go into the other side. Iron cross, right leg is down. Medicine ball or your focal point, if you're with Michelle here, is your left hand. And we're gonna go all the way through. Good 20-second full recovery. We need it, don't we? Top of the shoelaces, pressing up. Oh, where's the balance? Good. And out to the side. And pressing through. You should see some of the crotchety old firefighters come work on my shift. They're thinking that this looks kind of funny or a little yoga-esque, and we're glad to oblige them and letting them work out with us. Because by the time they're done, they have a new respect for balance. These firefighters are walking around like this on aid calls. It's kind of funny. Funny for us. Maybe they don't think it's funny, especially 2 days later. And recover. Remember, 2 days later is when you really feel this kind of stuff. One more on that same side. Right foot is really solid on the heel. Most of the weight on the midfoot and the heel, so you really get that glute involved. We're gonna see how many times I can say the word hydrate, how many times I can say the word glute. And go ahead and go. Top of the shoelace, pressing up and overhead. Getting those stiff joints moving, getting that hip hiked up. This is our second to favorite one. And keep going there, pressing through, making sure that you're getting that arm up and overhead. You're reaching through the sky, especially good. If you don't have a medicine ball there, really kind of reach up. Get that other hand out there. Make sure you get that other hand out straight. Perfect. Look at us. Like I said, I'm gonna start referring to this as the firefighter cheerleading workout because we're all in sync and we're all going just fine. And recover. 20-second recovery here. We're gonna go and crank it up 3 or 4 notches, I said. Let's go medicine ball pop-ups. Finish out our 20-second recovery. We're gonna do medicine ball pop-ups. So grabbing your medicine ball. If you're without the medicine ball, you're gonna watch Michelle and see how she does it, because you're gonna squat down and load the spring and pop. Load the spring and pop. And pop. Keeping the elbows straight, and just the ball pops up out of your hands. Pop. And pop. Keep going there, wide squat to a pop. Yeah, we're having fun with this, right? Notice that Michelle is essentially practicing like she's got the medicine ball there, keeping the elbows locked out, the ball pops up out of the hands. It's good making sure that you're loading back onto the heels. So those shins are kind of straight up and down. You know, like you're sitting in the recliner watching TV and the bell hits and you go. Sitting back in the recliner and go. Maybe you're sitting down doing something else and go and recover. All right, we're gonna do one more of those. I seem too happy, don't I? It's because they're doing all the work and I'm just telling them what to do. It's the beauty of being in this position versus those positions. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, finish out our 20-second recovery, and let's go. So a wide squat and a pop. Wide squat and a pop. Wide squat and a pop. Good, kind of keeping track of where that medicine ball is, but also keeping your weight back on your heels. The glute. And then pop. Good, very nice. Very nice, good. Sitting back on the heels. Excellent, back on the heels to a pop. Good, back on the heels to a pop. Yeah, now we're sweating. You thought we were sweating before. Now we're starting to sweat. Back onto the heels and pop. Shoulders back, chest out, sitting back and a pop. Good, and recover. These guys are just waiting for those words. Those are our favorite words, or recover. Finish off our 20-second recovery here. Those medicine ball pop-ups really start firing up the glutes. We're gonna go into our side-to-side lunge over the cones. One cone in front of the other, about 4 or 6 inches. And lunge, you guys, and then hop and lunge. So that inside leg lunges back and the inside hand goes forward. Lunge, going at your own speed here. You know, we're the firefighter cheerleading workout team, so we stay pretty close in sync. We all have our own speed there, our own pace that we go at depending on where your fitness level is. Notice that knee is back over the midfoot. Good. Making sure, and it looks like everybody's doing that perfectly, that you're going back onto that front heel. Make sure when you lunge back, you want to get back here so that shin is kind of straight up and down. Shin is straight up and down, and recover. Good little 45 seconds of lunging to wake you up. At our station, we do this pretty much first thing in the morning after we check out all the equipment. So it's a good wake up, gets us ready for the rest of the day, gets a good base fatigue level in. All right, we're gonna do one more of those. Side to side lunge and go. So a lunge and then a hop. Making sure you go over the cones. Some of the guys in my station like to cheat a little bit, as it were, and they go behind the cones, but making sure both feet come up over the cones and side to side lunge. Side to side lunge, perfect. Make sure the shoulders stay back, chest is out. You're breathing, you can hear me breathing probably. Make sure you're getting enough oxygen. And can you tell me how long it's been since I've said the word hydrate? Good, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We're sweating, you should be too. And recover. Very nice, side to side lunge. Finish off our 20-second recovery here. And we're gonna go put away our cones, set them off to the side here. Grab the medicine ball, or if you're Michelle, you're gonna just reach out. As we reach back with the medicine ball, you're just gonna reach back. Wide stance, you guys. Sitting back on the heels, curling down and reach. Come up to the chest, reach out to the chest, curling down to reach, arching up and looking out there. Good. Curling down to a reach. Notice that my back is flat, except when I curl down. Up to the chest, reaching out. Curling down, up to the chest, reaching out. Back to the chest, curling down, curling that back down, and then arching out here, overhead and out in front of you. Coming here, and then reaching out. Reaching out, curling up, and recover. Nice, excellent. Should really start to feel this kind of contract the low back. Your glutes are involved in their firing, but really kind of focusing on the low back here. Perfect. Everyone's the low back feeling it? Yeah, good. Trying to mix it up, glutes, quads, the low back. Next one, 45 more seconds. Go ahead and reach back, up to the chest, and arching out. Curling down, up to the chest, reaching out, perfect. Curling down, up to the chest, and out. And keep going, reaching down, up to the chest, and out. If you're doing this at home and you happen to be also wearing a microphone, make sure you don't hit yourself in the throat with the medicine ball. It messes up the sound. All right, throwing a little humor here. We're having fun, right? Reaching out, yes. Reaching back up to the chest and out. Really sitting back on those heels and get the glutes involved. And recover. Very nice, you guys, very nice. Good. Our next exercise, we're ready for our diamond jumps. Next exercise, one cone in front of the other, a couple inches apart there. And wait out the rest of our rest period here. And we're gonna go, so you're touching here, up and overhead, touching back behind you, up and overhead, touching back behind you, up and overhead. Making sure you're squatting back on your heels when you come back, and back on your heels when you're in front. Back on the heel, touching the cones to a hop and sitting back. To a hop, sitting back. Good, to a hop, sitting back. Little jumping jack in the middle. Excellent, good, good. Small equipment malfunction, you just pick it up and keep going. You knock over your cone, you just keep on going. Mumble your words, you keep going, good, excellent. We're all doing these in time here and recover. Like I said, we are the firefighter cheerleading workout crew here, so we're all in sync. You go at your own pace. If you need to go a little bit slower, great. If you've done this for a while and you need to go a little bit faster, more power to you. Kind of get that heart rate up even more. Got one more set of these. And go. Touching the cones, up and overhead and behind. Up and overhead, touching the cones. Little pseudo jumping jack in the middle there. Touching the cones, weight back on your heels. Good, excellent. Keeping that going. Excellent, good. Notice everyone's still keeping their shoulders back, their chest open when they're at the top. Good, you wanna keep those shoulders back, get in those arms and breathe a lot. We're gonna breathe a lot. Excellent. Breathe a lot. Keeping those big smiles, keeping everything going. Finish off the 45 seconds, couple more seconds here and recover. Good job, everybody. Finish off our 20-second recovery here. We're gonna take our cones, place them off to the side. We're gonna do our plank march push-up. Remember, taking it slow on these. Go ahead and assume the position. Get in the plank, push up, butt down. One leg up, push up. Leg down. Other leg up, push up. Leg down. Other leg up. And we're just gonna alternate legs as we do push-ups. One leg up, push up. Leg down. Other leg up. We're all pretty much in sync, but remember, take your own pace with this. Keeping the butt down, keeping the shoulders back, and push up. So you alternate the feet. Leg only needs to come up about 5 or 6 inches there to a push up. Good job, keep going. Keep going. Leg goes up, then we push up and recover. Very nice, very nice. Take a full 20-second recovery here. Remember that you're at your own pace, even though we're in sync. Taking it slow, you know, don't rush through them. Putting a leg up, and then you push up. We're taking our time, you should take yours too. Second set, same thing. 45 seconds here of plank march push-up. Lift up a leg, push up. Leg goes down. Other leg up, push up. Other leg down. Good. Other leg up. Make sure you keep that butt down, you're holding flat. Just kind of marching it out there. That's why we call them the plank march push-up. Bringing up a leg, all the way down, all the way up, taking it slow. Good. Notice we're at our own pace here. Take it at your own pace. Good. Keeping the glutes down. There, see, I snuck in a way to say glutes in this exercise too. It's all about the glutes. Leg up, push up, and recover. Good job. Very nice. Kind of got our upper body involved here. Gonna switch to another lower body exercise. Really get those glutes, those low back and muscles fired up and those quads. Superhero launch. One leg down, keep it stable. We're gonna keep our left leg down, back into a superhero launch. And launch, and launch. Coming up just a little bit off the ground. Don't need to get totally through the roof. Just sitting back on that heel and fire. Back on that front heel, making sure the weight is back on the heel. That gets it into your glute. Notice everyone's got their shoulders back, chest out. Everyone's having fun, we're enjoying this. Good, we're really feeling those glutes fire. Even when you lunge back, make sure you keep the shoulders back. Good, good. Get those arms involved. Those arms going will help you get up off the ground and recover. Our favorite words, right? Right? Our favorite words. Do the same side, same exercise. Finish off our 20 seconds here. Notice everybody's hydrating. I've got them trained. We're hydrating, hydrating, hydrating. Good. And same side, same leg, superhero launch and up. Superhero launch and up. Get the hands and up. Notice we're really getting big hands there. Big hands and up. Big hands and up. Big hands and up. Nice. Notice everybody's making sure that their knee is not shooting over that toe, keeping it back over the shoelaces or over the ankle. Good job. Good, that fatigue's starting to kick in, isn't it? Those glutes are getting tired. Good, superhero launch. Good, superhero launch. Going at your own pace. If you need to skip a beat and take a little breather in between and recover. We're gonna switch over to the other leg. Give that side a break for a couple more repetitions here. We've got 2 sets on the other leg. So that means our right leg is gonna be planted. Our left leg is gonna go back. Remember with this, we're sitting back on that heel and that midfoot, really getting those glutes. We're doing the superhero launch on the other side and go. So it's up, taking it kind of easy. Start off steady, but surely getting back there. You know, if you need to shorten it up a little bit, you shorten it up and then you go. If you really want to get out there, you get out there. Really getting back. Whoa, really getting back there and up, or you give it just a short little chop. Good. Now is about the perfect time, all you guys who are doing this at the fire station, for us to get a run so you can have a break, but we don't get a break. We have to keep going. A couple more seconds here, finish off our 45-second interval. We are just waiting for me to say the words recover and recover. Nice. Good job, very nice. Good, we got one more set on that same side. 45 seconds on the same leg. That right leg is planted. Right glute is what we're looking at here. You'll feel it in your quads. You feel it in your chest. You'll feel it in your legs, your calves, your toes. But what we're really looking for is the glute and the quad. Other side, 45 seconds. Superhero launch. 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 Notice how I'm getting this backhand back there. It's kind of helping me out with the momentum. Swing of my arm through. Swing of my arm through. Excellent. Excellent. Swinging the arms. Sitting back. Notice everybody sitting back on their heels. Making sure that that knee doesn't shoot forward. Shoulders are back. Chest is out. We're all breathing. Really don't have a choice. And breathe. Remember, if you need to kind of take it a little bit easy, just kind of shorten up that back lunge there and recover. Our favorite words. Everybody making sure you take a drink of water. Get our water bottle out here. And we're gonna grab the medicine ball. Back to the balance. Left leg is down. Medicine ball basically goes under the right leg, behind the left leg. Balance, shoulders back, chest out. Under the leg, behind the leg. If you're doing this without the medicine ball, like Michelle is, you're basically just touching the fingertips under the leg, touching the fingertips behind the leg. Balance. Under the leg, behind the leg. You want to make sure that you're getting back onto that heel so that your back is flat. So you're here, getting that back flat, back onto the heel. There we go, finding that balance spot. Good. Shoulders back, chest out, and recover. Making sure you're stable through here so as you're going back behind the leg here, this back is staying flat. We don't want to curl it down and around. Good. If you need a good reminder to keep your back flat, I recommend taking a big piece of duct tape like I have across my microphone here, just taping it on there. That'll keep your back flat. Go ahead and go to that same side, same exercise. If you're doing the medicine ball, it's under the leg, shoulders back, chest out, behind the knee. Good. Under this knee, behind this knee. Good. Shoulders back, chest out. Very nice. Good. Under the knee. Good. Behind the knee. Good. Balance. We're really getting the balance on this one. That's the goal, is to fatigue your system and then really work on the balance, and that's where you get the most training effect. And recover, our favorite words. After a while, you kind of get a feel for how long 45 seconds is. So you may be anticipating my and recover. Just wait for me though. We'll get a good 45 seconds in. All right, good. We're gonna switch to the other leg. So this time, instead of the left leg being down, we're gonna put the right leg down. We're gonna grab our medicine ball, right leg is down, going under the knee, finding the balance, and behind the knee. Good. Under the knee, shoulders back, chest out, behind the knee. Good. Under the knee and behind the knee. Good job. Like I said, this is about the balance, and when we're doing balance exercises, we want to keep going, but we also want to make sure we get each movement really, really well. So if you do 2 or 3 in this whole 45-second period, that's great. The goal is to be able to keep going throughout the 45 seconds, but if you get 2 or 3 repetitions, that is awesome. And recover. Nice, very nice. Who knew that a couple silly little balance exercises could be so difficult? We're all working up a sweat here, we're all good. Good. And same leg, same thing. We're gonna do our second set on this one. Good. And we'll wait out those 20 seconds. Good, long, 20-second full recovery. Right leg is down, under the left leg, behind the right leg. Under the left leg. Where's the balance, Mike? There it is. Under the right leg. Under the left leg. See, here's my anti-gravity spot. Need to make sure I'm right in the middle of that. Find yours too. Behind the knee, under the knee, behind the knee, under the knee. The goal of this is firefighter workout, so it should be a good, strong workout. Prepare us for the requirements of the job, or if you just want to train to be like one. So if you're not sweating, then you're not us, because we are sweating and recover. But that's the goal of this. A couple more seconds of recovery. We're gonna go into one of our favorites down at the fire station. This really kills the glutes and the quads. Go and setting down the medicine ball, grabbing your 2 cones, putting them one in front of the other. Make sure you give yourself enough room. Good. Yeah, we're gonna do cone jump arounds. Excellent, soft landing and jump. And jump. And jump. Soft landing, absorb the shock. Sitting back on the glutes, good, good. We're going at our own pace. Notice the cheerleading squad here, they like to keep in sync. So if they get off, they like to kind of keep in sync with each other, so they'll pause and wait for each other. Notice that we're really getting the arms involved, really getting around and back, going over the cones. Good, kind of taking your own pace. Slowing it down if you need to. Good, and recover. Ah, that got the heart rate up, didn't it? Excellent. Heart rate stays up, blood's pumping. We'll do one more set of those. 45 seconds, cone, jump arounds, jump arounds. Make up your own song to that if you like. A couple out there that could work well for it. And let's jump right into it. Every pun intended. Jump, and jump, and jump. And jump, good. Steady pace, good. Steady pace, good. Steady pace, jump around, good. We stay in sync here. Notice the quick recovery on our part. You just go at your own pace. Jump around, good. Good. Our cheerleading squad really likes to stay in time and in sync. Don't worry about it. Stay at your own pace. You need to recover for a few seconds. Go ahead and do that. The goal, obviously, is to go all the way through 45 seconds. Me, on the other hand, being the coach, recover. I get to stand around. Notice the power I have with recover, everybody stops. Excellent. Our next exercise. We're going to get rid of the cones, grab our medicine ball. We're gonna do our squat thrusts with the medicine ball. Down, out, in, up. Squat out, in, up. If you're without the medicine ball, like Michelle is, just gonna place your hands down on the deck, kick out, kick in, come up. Kick out, kick in, come up. Good, good. Notice that Michelle is just putting her hands on the deck, going out, in, and then back up. Just keeping the medicine ball down at your waist when you come up. No need to lift it up. This exercise is hard enough as it is. All right, we're all still smiling. We're all still having fun. firefighter cheerleading workout group. And recover. Good. 20-second recovery. Keeping the blood flowing, keeping the sweat going. Excellent. Full 20-second recovery. With this one, make sure that you're going all the way out to a good bridge. You put your feet wide, you can put your feet narrow, wherever is most comfortable for you. But you bridge all the way out. And again, squat down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, and up. Excellent. Bridging all the way out. Notice I'm all the way out here. Glutes are down, and then back up. Good. I snuck in a little glute there just to make sure that you're keeping track of where your glutes are. Make sure you're not arching up there. You're keeping out flat. Watching everybody here does it perfect. Good. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Excellent. Easy for me to say. Good job. Keep going there and recover. Excellent. 20-second recovery here. We're going to keep a hold of our medicine ball. Next exercise, we're still going to use the medicine ball, kind of taking it down a little bit. If you haven't noticed already, we change up kind of the intensity. We go balance, we go high intensity, and then we go kind of easy, and then we go back into balance, high intensity. Next one, kind of taking the intensity down just a little bit. Medicine ball goes up overhead, squatting down, up overhead. You change hands with the medicine ball. Good. Everyone's breathing. Good. Shoulders back, chest out, right? Keeping the shoulders back and the chest out, making sure that the medicine ball goes back behind the ears, elbow stays behind the ears. If you're like Michelle here and you're not using the medicine ball, then all you need to do is just keep the hands, your focus point, back behind the ears, and just touch your hands when you're up and overhead. Watching Michelle do it, perfect. And recover. This is a good little recovery exercise. Still gonna take our full 20-second recovery in between. We're sweating here. This is some of the exercises that we like at the station, because like I said, it really kind of recreates what we do during our working time. If we're working out the same as we're working, then our injuries stay low. Let's go ahead and go again. 45 more seconds, right? Squatting down, up and overhead. Squatting down, up and overhead. Good. Squatting down, up and overhead. Same thing with this, keeping the weight back on the heels. Notice when I squat here, keep going everybody. When I squat here, my shins are fairly straight up and down. Keeping the weight back on the heels gets the glutes involved. Good. Weight should stay on the midfoot and the heel. Excellent. Good. A few more seconds. We'll round out our 45 seconds and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. And recover. Setting the medicine balls down. Good. Good. Getting a drink of water here. Or juice, or as they say in the business, high glycemic index recovery hydration drink. Our next exercise, first one without the medicine ball, we're just gonna go forward to back, forward to back. Call it the hip hinge. Left leg is stable. Get a good space here, give yourself enough room. Go forward like a lunge, back like a lunge. Forward like a lunge, back like a lunge. Forward like a lunge, back like a lunge. Notice we all have our hands involved. Shoulders back, chest out. Smile. If you're smiling, it means your mouth is open and you're probably breathing. Very nice. Shoulders back, chest out. Good. Opposite hand forward, then the leg. Opposite hand forward, then the leg. And recover. Good. This time, we're going to grab the medicine ball. There again, if you're without the medicine ball for this to go through, go ahead and just do that same exercise, like Michelle, watching what Michelle does here. Going to do that same thing, forward to back, same leg. Heavy on the heel and the midfoot, and go ahead and go. So you lunge back, you lunge forward. You lunge back, you lunge forward. You lunge back and forward. We call this the hip hinge because because you make sure that that movement occurs deep in the hip, right? Yes, perfect. Good. We're having fun, we're smiling, we're having fun. Good. Good little intense kick in the rear, kick in the glutes. Good, sitting back over there. Excellent. Notice Michelle is copying that she has a medicine ball. She's practicing for when she does have the medicine ball next time she does it. And recover. Good. We're gonna set down our medicine balls. We're gonna go to the other leg. Right leg is stable. The left leg goes forward and back, forward and back. Excellent. And notice we explain these quite a bit, but we're making it firefighter proof. Make it simple as possible. Right leg is down, left leg lunge forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Keep lunging through. Excellent. Good. Notice everybody's still got their shoulders back, chest out. They're picking a spot in front of them to balance, so they're kind of focusing, but they're still keeping their head up. They're not tucking down, they're not rolling forward. Shoulders back, chest out, keeps the lungs open, chest open, rib cage open so you can get a good breath in. Good. Excellent. Working up a good sweat still. And recover. Even though it's an interval type workout, just the sheer nature of it being 56 minutes long gives you a good cardiovascular workout. So we're all breathing heavy, we're all sweating. But hey, that's why we got this video, right? I don't know many guys or gals who are just sitting around watching this for entertainment. Grabbing the medicine ball, we're gonna go that same side, same leg, forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Good. Notice when I lunge back, the knee stays fairly straight up and down, the shin stays straight up and down, and the knee is pretty much straight over my shoelaces or my ankle. I'm not shooting my knee forward. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm starting to feel like a broken record here, but it's really important to focus on the glutes and keep that knee back over the ankles. Keep the injuries down. It makes everything strong and stable. Get those glutes, those fulcrum of movement. Especially think about you're doing a lot of these type movements and recover. Doing a lot of these type movements with a pack on your back or some hose on your shoulder. That's when you really want the injury prevention. Finish out our couple seconds of recovery for the full 20-second recovery. Then we're going to grab our 2 cones. When grabbing your 2 cones, setting them up one in front of the other. Make sure you give yourself enough room. Good. And we're gonna go side to side and we're gonna play a little volleyball. We're gonna go side to side and a rebound. Side to side and a rebound. Side to side, rebound. Just getting a good little, both feet land and go over. Now remember, if you're getting really fatigued with this, you don't really have to sky, you just get over there and go. And you go at your own pace. Kind of maybe take it a little slower, pause yourself, and then go. We're all staying in time here because we're all fit machines. Don't we look like fit machines? And we're staying side to side and then a rebound hop. Good, and recover. Good 45 seconds. With this one, remember, you're still kind of getting back on the glutes, but you're probably taking off your toes and landing on your toes, but still think about your glutes from side to side, right? Good. Good, finish out our 20-second recovery here. Do one more set, 45 seconds, same thing, and let's go. Good, and a little equipment and go. Good. Over and up, over and then up. Good. Going up for the rebound, going up for the block of the volleyball shot. Good. So see, no matter if you're a firefighter or you're just, doing this for a good workout, get a lot of different moves into it. For volleyball, for basketball, skiing, all those kind of things. Good. Because us firefighters, we only work about 8 days a month, so we need to train for the off days when we're up on the slopes, or we're down on the beach playing volleyball. And recover. Good job, very nice. Setting aside the cones for now. grabbing our medicine ball. A little more of the balance. We kind of shake it up. Do the high intensity stuff and then we do the balance stuff. Left foot is planted. Remember, majority of the weight, broken record here, majority of the weight on the midfoot and the heel and the glute. Balance. Go down to the shoelaces, come up, reach up and overhead. Good, and it's all about the balance. Top of the shoelaces, taking it slow, up and overhead. See this other leg kind of goes out there so that you can balance with it and out. And if you're doing it without the medicine ball like Michelle is, perfect. She's recreating or practicing that she's gonna have a medicine ball in it in her hands the next time she does this. Perfect. Notice that leg kind of kicks back so the back stays flat. Really bend in. We call this a deep hip kind of bend to really get in there and get that glute. And recover. Excellent job. We're going to stay on that same side. We're going to do that same exact exercise on that same side. Give ourselves our full 20-second rest period. You've earned it. Believe me, you've earned it. Haven't we earned it? Yeah. Left leg, same thing. Left leg is stable and go. Top of the shoelaces, reach up for the sky. Top of the shoelaces, reach up for the sky. Good. Top of the shoelaces, reach up for the sky. You know, just picking wherever you want to kind of focus on, just making sure you're working on the balance. There again, it's a balance exercise. So if we get one repetition in 45 seconds, that's perfect. If we get 2, 3, 5, 20, it's just icing on the cake. Excellent. Taking your time. You notice that every once in a while we'll pause at a certain point, find that gravity spot, and then keep going. That's what you do, is you just kind of pause when you get off balance. And recover. Very nice. Even on the balance stuff, making sure that you're getting a drink of water. These guys have been hydrating like crazy. I just need to make sure that I stay hydrated. We're gonna switch over to the right leg. Right foot is stable. Ready for the broken record? Weight on the heel, weight on the midfoot, weight on the glute. Good. Top of the shoelace. And find that balance, up and overhead. Top of the shoelace, up and overhead. Top of the shoelace, up and overhead. I can think of tons of times when, you know, we're doing overhaul at a fire where you're lifting up stuff, throwing it, so you're reaching down on one leg sometimes, or balancing, or even chopping a roof, doing an inspection cut, you're looking down into the hole, you're kind of balancing on the roof. This has direct applicability. Excellent, and recover. Good. One more set on that side. 45 seconds on that same leg after our 20-second rest period here. Working on the balance. It's amazing how much you sweat from just doing the balance stuff. It's because you're focused and holding on and stable. Really get your concentration there, and that's when the sweat just starts pouring off you. Speaking of that, let's go. Top of the shoelaces, up and overhead, reach. Top of the shoelaces, and reaching up and overhead. Notice we're really reaching with each one, getting that leg back there so the back is flat, kind of curling down a little bit, but you want to just keep the glute involved. That'll mean getting the glute out there, kind of sticking back behind you. Good. Top of the shoelaces, up and overhead, perfect. Good, leg goes back, arms come up, excellent. It's all about the balance on this exercise. Good, excellent. And recover, our favorite words. 20-second rest period here. We're gonna go into our next exercise. Wide squat, overhead, reach up onto your toes. And then for the next exercise, if you're keeping track at home, it's our last exercise. Wide squat, back on your heels, up and overhead, onto your toes. Making sure you're getting back on your heels there, and then up and overhead. Make sure the weight is back on your heel, cooling it down here. You know, you're all sweaty, you're all worked up here, cooling it down. So if you go on to a run right about now, at least you're kind of cooled down. Heart rate's not going a million miles an hour. And do I need to remind us, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. During our next break, we're gonna make sure we take a drink of water or juice or whatever we've got, making sure you're doing the same thing, taking it with you on the run. Good, wide squat to up and overhead reach. Notice again, Michelle is essentially practicing like she's got a medicine ball. Good, reaching up and overhead, and recover. Going onto the toes with each repetition of that, making sure you're really stretching things out and moving around. Good, we're gonna take our 20-second recovery here, a little rest period, and then go into our last 45-second interval. Kind of bringing everything down and mellowing out. Wide squat, up onto the toes. Wide squat, up onto the toes, good. Wide squat, up onto the toes. I'd like to introduce our firefighter cheerleading workout group here. Got Jay on the end, got Brandon here. We've all met Michelle, and we've got Debbie on the end. Notice how sweaty they are. They've gotten a good workout. I hope you got a good workout with this too. Making sure you finish it all the way, even though I've stopped here to blab, blab, blab. You just keep right on going. We'll finish out that 45 seconds. Reaching up, really getting some range of motion up and through the ceiling, up and through the clouds, and recover. Very nice. Go ahead and remember to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We're all gonna hydrate, and we're done.